You start small as an entrepreneur. I mean, I started as a 15-year-old with no money, trying to campaign against the Vietnamese War, which I thought was an unjust war. I decided to start a little magazine to campaign against it, but I had a purpose. People liked the magazine, people liked the purpose, people bought the magazine. I loved music. You know, that moved on to starting Virgin and signing bands that nobody else would want to sign. And all the time you're learning, and you're able to sort of set your sights a bit higher as you learn more. And then ultimately, you know, the sky's no longer the limit. You can go to space. So, being an entrepreneur, it's a long learning process. But if you can run one business well, I really feel you can run almost any business well. I mean, a business is all about the people, and it's all about your people skills. And I mean, the horrible TV programs that come out of America, like The Apprentice, which is all about sacking people, which seems to be continuing in a White House somewhere in the world. Anyway, that is not the way to run a business. Asking somebody to go from a business should be the absolute last thing you do. You should do everything you can. You don't sack your brothers and sisters. You don't sack your children. If they're not working well in one part of the business, you try to slot them into a different part of the business. And generally, you will always find a role for people. And at Virgin, I think the way you treat your people. I mean, we try. If somebody wants to take a holiday, they can take a holiday. They don't have to ask. If they want to go away for 2 months sabbatical, they can go away for 2 months sabbatical. If it's a birthday of a friend, I mean, just treat people with complete flexibility, and they will give 100% back. If they want to work at home, why should they have to work in an office? If they want to work at home on Fridays and Mondays, let them do so. If they want to work part-time, let them do so. If they want to job share, let them do so. I mean, that flexibility is so important, and I think is what makes a really good company stand out from a fairly dull company. And most of our time is spent at work, and work should be